Minutes away from the magic hour of midnight on Caroline 558, the end of 1988 and the beginning of a new year filled and brimming with promise, or so one hopes. We'll be running Newsweek News at 5 minutes to midnight tonight, just a little earlier than usual. So we'll have the time around midnight free for, well, the customary jovial celebration. Hope you're enjoying our New Year's Eve programming. If you're on your own, I hope it's just what you need to keep you company right through the night. Right now, taking us closer towards that Newsweek News, here's Marvin Gaye. Next on Caroline, a brief summary of news at 5 minutes to midnight, and then the entire crew of the Ross Revenge will count you into 1989 in style, following which we'll have, well, a few little discussions about, well, what our plans are for 1989, and play lots and lots of good music, of course. A bit of fun, a bit of a laugh. That's all after Phil Collins, of course, and Too Hard. In a few moments, the Caroline 558 New Year's Eve celebrations. But first, a summary of this evening's news stories.
Radio Caroline News, brought to you by Newsweek magazine.
It's 5 minutes to midnight. I'm Steve Conway. Good evening. And finally, from tomorrow, Caroline 558 is pleased to announce a new and improved news service. Starting at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, Caroline News will be aired every hour on the hour, 24 hours a day. The next news on Caroline is 6 a.m. tomorrow morning.
You've been listening to Radio Caroline News, brought to you by Newsweek magazine.
Well, is anybody going to count down to midnight or what, or has it already passed?
Oh! Oh, dear!
Okay, it's midnight and nobody wants to cheer him. He's a remarkably trained lot.
Mind your head. Mind your head. Oh, here comes my boss for the jump. I've got water in here. There we go.
John.
Over with Steve's head. I named this Conway.
You always said I was a bit wet anyway.
Yes, what did you say such a thing about you, Steve?
Well,
he's lost for words. Oh, shit.
Oi. Wait a minute. We have a serious problem here. Peter Phillips' format clocks have been drenched.
Well, they are the happy music. We'll have to get them back.
No.
Oh, look at those clocks. The Amigo has been drowned in champagne as well.
Just before we do anything else on 558 kilohertz, this is Radio Caroline. Right, okay.
Okay, no, try this again. Smile, Steve. I tell you, why don't we sing?
Why don't we sing indeed?
Yes, happy birthday. Indeed. Happy New Year, Happy New Year to you. Oh, brilliant. That has to be a Dutchman that did that. Sorry? It was, yes.
Anybody got anything interesting and particularly witty to contribute in this one?
No. How about working down? See, everyone's New Year's resolution.
Well, hang on. I'll be doing everybody's New Year's resolutions over the next sort of half hour or so. We'll have a little bit of music in between. Just because you're on the Me Amigo, you think you can barge into every conversation. I haven't had my champagne.
Steve, this is the Ross Revenge. Champagne, except for mine.
Like Nigel Harris, the Me Amigo was something that sunk a long time ago.
Hang on. That was my cousin that was on the Me Amigo.
Oh, yes.
Is this my champagne?
That's your champagne.
That's my champagne.
Cheers, Steve.
Cheers to you. Yours has got nothing in it, but then it's
It's being filled as I speak. It was very late, huh?
Live on the air with lots of silly bubbles.
Who's that man with the camera?
Right, now, this is very corny, everybody.
Yes, that was quite corny, all right.
Yeah. But
Corny, Steve.
traditional for us to have a corny, sentimental record for midnight. And the one I've chosen this year has got the lyrics in it.
Sex talk. No.
No, that's later. It's got, sort of blah, 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 blah. I've forgotten that.
Have a look. Oh, over there. Let me pull that man's hair and throw him over the side.
Yeah, the game will never be over because we're keeping the dream alive with Fly Height.
Wow.
And it's very slowly going to wow into life. I'm surprised this mix is still working, actually, Mike.
Particularly well into life.
I heard me saying earlier, this is the Dutch version.
This is the Dutch version, but it's in English. Caroline 558.
Where's the Caroline Crackle and Hum version?
That will come.
Where's the vocals?
The vocals don't start for a little while yet.
You have time to say.
You still have time to say, Caroline 558, I'm Dave Asher. I'm thoroughly enjoying being Dave Asher. Everybody should enjoy me being Dave Asher because I'm wonderful.
I'd like to.
You're crashing.
Hold on a second. Nothing new in here.
I'd just like to do my impersonation of Chuck Reynolds.
Go ahead.
Go on, then.
Hi there, good afternoon. It's 5 minutes after 12 and we've got an A record now. This is an A. And little German man's going to sing for us now.
Where's Jerry the Porn King?
Jerry the Porn King? Why's everything going quiet?
I don't know. It must have been something you said.
Wasn't he good? Oh, all right.
What was your
Okay, we're back in just a few more moments, and we'll speak to some of the people this time, and even the got brains, that is. Bowl.
Full of memories of people and places.
Okay, it's 9 minutes past midnight on Caroline 558. I am about to do the impossible and drag a young lady out of nowhere at all. Speak, say something.
What's the microphone? I know Steve's near it, but don't let that put you off.
Say hello.
Hello.
There we go. Barely have we got, I mean, what is it? 15 hours ago, we finally managed to get rid of the last female off this radio station, and now there's another one.
Right, well, I'm ready to go anyway.
Our troubles are never ending here, I tell you.
It's all right, Joe.
We're really in traffic now, that's it.
It's difficult of me. I come up to a completely strange lady I've never met before at a party, and I'm going to propose a little sex talk with Carol Decker. Well, we've just spoken to the young lady on board. Now it's time for the old woman. Dave, how are you tonight?
Speak up, David.
Why do you call me an old woman?
You are an old woman.
I'm not an old woman. I'm not an old cat either. Anyway, he's going to ask you about your resolution. Oh, my New Year's resolution?
Your New Year's resolution.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll have to think of another one. We must have one. Come along. You are a moral, upstanding citizen.
How about trying to be a good DJ? No, you can never achieve that.
Chase Sabrina and actually catch it this year.
Sabrina again.
Did you know it? Oh,
Actually, I don't find Sabrina terribly attractive. She's really nice.
Has he got it? I don't. Oh, that's right.
I prefer Carol Decker myself.
Yeah, they're good, man. Irish lady.
Yeah. Is she? I never knew that.
She's nice. She's from Kidderminster.
Or Debbie Gibson.
That's the Kidderminster mid-year.
Thank you. One north.
Kidderminster, that's north of Dublin.
The north of Dublin. Actually, there was a what's the word? There was a sex appeal top 3 for 1988.
Yeah.
Number 3 was Gloria Estefan.
Number 2?
Number 2 was Kim Wilde.
Number 1 was Bing Crosby. I don't watch it.
Number 1 was Sabrina.
Dave. You're supposed to waffle for 10 minutes and play long, boring adverts before you go to the number 1.
Well, yes, give them a shot. Yes.
Yeah, I know you would. There was something missing at midnight tonight. I think I'm probably the only person who's noticed this, because I'm the only person who was here last year. No. Last year...
In the Lotto 649 draw on December the 10th, the winning numbers were 8, 16, 22, 31, 32, 39, and the bonus number 43. What was it?
You're good as a millionaire.
Not 49. Not yet. No. Whoa. Steady.
No.
1 minute 20 seconds version.
Two first prize winners each just got under $4 million. Enter Lotto 649 today. Dead lucky.
That's not what I was talking about. Last year at midnight, Mike Watts was to be found on the bridge playing with his horn.
Yes.
I didn't know you were playing the trumpet.
He wasn't playing the trumpet.
Thank you. Well, this year we should make him do something fully
I might add
ceremonious. What?
I might add it was mutual, because there was a ship passing about 200 yards away, and they were playing with theirs too.
Isn't that lovely? That's the tradition, isn't it? Tradition.
The wheel sounds somewhat kinky to me, but
A few more glasses of champagne and anything will sound kinky to you.
even you, dear, yes.
I should like to apologize, listeners, for the quality of this transmission.
I never heard a word of that.
The quality of the transmission is our usual standard. Whether it's good or bad, I won't say. The quality of the broadcasters is another matter entirely.
Say that the broadcasters is another matter.
Complaints about quality of transmission should go to the deep-throated person behind us. Deep-voiced. I thought... I don't know what the word means.
Neil shall tell you later on.
As long as he doesn't show me, that's okay.
Anytime, dear, anytime.
Are you playing another record now?
I'm about to play... my fingers were moving even as he spoke.
Oh, dear.
I say you had to ride the fader. Now you talk. Now right.
Oi, I'll slap your hands if you do that. This is Belinda Carlisle on Caroline 558, and Love Never Dies.
No, first of all, on 558. Right? Love Never Died.
Hey, who's next to reveal their New Year's resolutions?
Kevin, it's right behind you. I haven't thought about mine yet. Nigel.
Nigel Harris, I was on the Me Amigo.
You too. That was my cousin. How many more times? As his cousin.
Your twin cousin.
Yeah, my twin cousin.
Far too much levity going on in here.
Sorry.
I don't know whether you realise it, but the year has just died.
Oh.
This is not fair. We were just about to get round talking about Mike Watts because he was out of the way, then he comes again.
And you knew he was 88 was dead, long live 89. Long live
Yeah.
The king is dead, long live the king.
Let us hope we have an even more prosperous year in 1989 than we did in 1988.
Yeah, it's going to be a cracker, isn't it?
Come on, let's...
What did you say about cracker?
Cracker. As in Jacob's cream, you know.
Indeed. What was the question again?
New Year's resolutions.
Resolutions. Well, to carry on being a wonderful person, bro. 50
points. Do you want to go on to the next question?
Have you any New Year's resolutions you can hope to achieve?
Ooh. Well, I'd like to be able to talk, be a DJ and talk up to all the vocals like Dave Assador.
You'd like to be sacked, in other words.
That is not nice.
But you like romance, don't you?
I'm casual.
But Nigel, we like you just the way you are.
I know, you've often said that. Am I on breakfast next week?
After Tuesday, yes.
Oh, brilliant.
What's your cabin number?
3.
5.
Stephen! Oh my God.
This is all in jest, dear listener.
It's not actually.
Shut up.
I should like to apologize again for the quality of the transmission.
I'm going to have to get my steel ruler out again.
The quality of the transmission is fine, it's the broadcasters.
Mike's talking about his 12 inches again, at which point I think we better go with some music. Okay, time for somebody to say something.
Turn the album off, put your headphones on.
Good idea. I can hear something there. Fine. Neil Gates.
Good morning to you, Happy New Year, and all the rest of it, yes. What can I do for you? Always friends. What can you do for me?
Speak to your Charles. What are you're smaller than I am, what are your New Year's resolutions?
New Year's resolution is to get drunk at least once a week.
Do you think this can be realistically achieved?
Well, no doubt, yeah, no.